So I know I've been telling y'all for the longest. It's time for me to introduce my glass to y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that today. But first, let's get into this intro. Peeps, got another little video I'm gonna do for y'all. I know I've been mentioning the glass. Well, I only got a couple of pieces so far since um prior to recently I was pretty much all blunts and joints, but um my body started to tell me as of lately, my brother, it's time for you to throw that tobacco away and find a more healthy way or a more clean way for you to partake of your herb. Therefore, um I got me some glass. Now, um couple of pieces here. I had somebody to actually make for me, and a couple of other things. I basically, a couple other things I basically bought in the store. So one thing a lot of people don't know about me is that I'm a major uh, Lord of the Rings fan, right? Lord of the Rings, Hobbit. I'm actually one that actually reads the books. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm that type of nerd. So Gandalf is my favorite character. Therefore, I hit up my glass guy and I was like, "Yo, what would it take to make me a pipe like Gandalf got? Would that be too difficult?" And he said, "Nah, actually, not at all." And I kid you not, like the next day, he had already had the thing made. He sent me pictures of it. Uh, Complete. It's solid. I mean, I love it. Every time I'm out somewhere with it, people are asking me, "Well, where did you get this from? Where did you get it made? Where? I mean, did you buy it out of the store, online?" And you can get them pre-made, but I like to support the local small businesses. And this guy, he uh he does good work and he actually delivers. So that's a W for me. So I love this. Uh this is actually the second thing that I paid for to have made for him, and I call it the Gandalf. You know what I mean? Obvious reasons. You know what I mean? Now, the next one, it's a little bone. This was actually the first piece of glass that I bought. But when I bought it, it was like this initially. It was just, this piece here. And I can tell you, if you know glass, if you have glass, these percolators, they look cool as hell when you smoking. But when it's time to clean this thing, I was having a hell of a time at first until somebody put me up on the salt and alcohol, which it had to be the 91% rubbing alcohol that basically I walked in CVS and picked up 2 bottles of it, and I can show you what it looks like. It's basically this 91% rubbing alcohol. This and you see that's all it took. I don't know if you can see how much is in there, but it took about a fourth of the container, and that cleaned this the ash catcher, which this didn't come with this. I actually had the glass guy, the same guy that made the Gandalf, made this for me, and um, it's basically an ash catcher. But what I love about it is I can smoke a few more days, I would say, out of it with this on there without having to clean it, than if I didn't have it on there. And I be real anal about that because I don't like. You know how you see some people and they ain't cleaned the thing in like a month or water brown. I can't do that. Uh, you can actually score yourself a lung infection by doing that. So I advise you to keep your glass clean. Now, the one that I just recently bought. All right, so this is Bertha. All right. So, let me tell you. Now, I walked into a smoke shop, one of the local smoke shops out here actually, and I saw this thing. They were having a pretty good sale going on at the time, man. They had a lot of nice bongs like this in there, and I was like, I know those are gonna be crazy price just because of how good they look, especially when even though this one is clean, like when it's fresh glass, extra clean, like it looks like somebody done ran Windex through it. You know what I mean? That's how their whole display was. So out of curiosity, I asked her, the young lady that was working in the store, like, what do these go for? Out of curiosity, because I had been saying the whole time, that I wanted to get some real glass for the crib, and the price she gave me, because well, number one is my main shop that I go to because it's close, and I had some reward points which made it even better. But still, even without that, um, it was basically given to me. You know what I mean? And it has the three, like this thing. It looks so crazy, and I have to make a video on it when um when I'm actually doing some rips out of this thing. But like, it looks so crazy when you hit it and all of the water comes up with the smoke. It's crazy, but yeah, it's like, and I keep saying, man, like realistically, a lot of people uh get into the marijuana or the CBD or whatever type cannabis for a healthier form of treatment. But at the same time, if you think about it, ain't really nothing healthy about blunt wraps at all. You know what I mean? So, and my body is letting me know, hey, I can tell the difference now when I smoke a blunt and when I smoke through glass. My lungs do not like that tobacco anymore. So that's why I'm investing in the glass. And I'm um the other bong that I have, it actually has like I can take the glass catcher or the ash catcher off of here, and I have an adapter which is over here somewhere. Well, anyway, I don't know where the adapter is, but I can actually also I have if I want to do dab, I just plug the little attachment in there so I can do dab rips off of here too. I actually have another more professional banger that goes in here with the adapter. It actually has the top piece on it and everything. I don't know where it is. I don't feel like looking for it. You feel me? But yeah, man. If you're gonna burn, get you some glass. I mean, I understand if you in a situation where you can't have it at the crib or whatever. Hey, we all got situations. You know what I mean? It is what it is, but it's just a better experience, a healthier experience if you burn it through glass instead of the blunts. I'm not saying never, never smoke blunts. I'm saying, you know, reduce how many blunts you smoke versus like if you at the crib and instead of rolling up. Plus, it's easier. You know what I mean? Like, instead of sitting here rolling up, I grab one little bud, throw it in the grinder, and, and we off. So, I guess it's benefits and drawbacks to everything, really. But me personally, I notice the difference in feeling now when I smoke tobacco blunts and when I just smoke glass. So I'm doing more and more to try to stick to the glass because you know it's kind of shooting yourself in the foot if you're looking to for healthier alternatives and then you smoke a tobacco because you know where that lead. Just like I do, So again, get you some glass. These little guys here, I think I might have paid just for the bong like $40-$50 maybe. And this thing works well. Don't get it twisted, especially with the ass catcher on there. Like I can blow clouds with this thing, this little bitty one right here for real. But this guy right here, when one bowl through this guy will smoke this whole room up. And I'm not BSing, like when this thing right here fills up like all the way up and like you inhale and still like dang, when is this gonna end? And you out of inhale room and this thing is still full. Hey, trust me when I tell you. And you can get one of these, something like this, without it being on sale or deal or reward points or anything like that. You get one of these between $150-$200, out the door. And yes, it is worth it because I'm telling you where these come into play over the blunts is when you put a bud in here and you inhale it, you taste every piece, every terp, everything through here. You taste it. It's just different. You know what I mean? So give it a try. You know what I mean? You don't have to jump out there and buy nothing expensive because I didn't. I had this little guy for a minute. Actually, almost 2 years before I decided to go ahead and invest in this guy here. But yeah, man. I mean, um, like I said, it's healthier, better for you, tastes better. Um, It is. Uh, I'm gonna tell you like this: as long as you don't let the thing get downright filthy before you clean it, like clean it once a week, and you won't have no issues. Like I cleaned both of these, minus the bowl. I cleaned both of these right before, a couple of about an hour or so ago. It took me um 10 minutes maybe. You know what I mean? And that's just because I don't let them get gunky. You don't want to do that. So yeah, that's I think that's about it, man. But yeah, like I said, get you some glass. It's I know we love blunts and we are people of habit, but it's time for us to start trying this glass a little bit more often and the tobacco a little bit less often. That's just me though. You do what works for you. Um but thanks for dropping by. Uh like, subscribe, click the notification bell, man, so you know when I'm dropping. Um Pull up on my Instagram, Atlanta Smoke Shop, on my Twitch, Atlanta Smoke Shop, and Twitter, A Town Smoke Shop. So, um, I think that's about it. But yeah, like I said, invest you some money in one of these. You won't be mad at me. And have a good rest of well, what's today? Today is Monday. Have a good rest of your Monday, even though you probably won't see this to Friday. Be blessed.